Hey everyone, ever stop to wonder why the dollar sign looks like a capital S with a line or two through it? You see it everywhere, on price tags, in your bank account, but what does it actually mean? The story is way more fascinating than you might think, and it has nothing to do with the letter S. So, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the surprising history of one of the world's most recognized symbols. Let's rewind a few centuries. Back to the 1500s, the most powerful currency in the world wasn't the dollar, but the Spanish silver coin known as the peso de ocho or piece of eight. These were the coins of pirates and global trade, used all over Europe, the Americas, and Asia. Think of them as the OG global currency. Now, when merchants and bookkeepers were writing down transactions, repeatedly writing out pesos they are true as a real pain. So, they started using an abbreviation. What abbreviation, you ask? Well, they started writing PS4 pesos. Over time, as people wrote this abbreviation faster and faster, a cool thing happened. The P and the S started to merge together. Imagine writing a lowercase p and then an S right on top of it. The curved part of the P became the S, and the vertical stem of the P became the line going through it. Boom, you get something that looks a whole lot like our modern dollar sign. Some versions had two lines, representing the two pillars on the Spanish coat of arms that were stamped on the coin. So, how did this Spanish symbol become America's symbol? When the United States was established, they needed their own currency. The Spanish peso was already widely used and trusted in the American colonies. It was the coin everyone knew. So, when the US created its own dollar in 1792, they modeled its value and design after the familiar Spanish coin, and along with the coin's influence came its abbreviation. The PS symbol was adopted and eventually became the official sign for the new US dollar. There are other theories, of course. One popular idea is that the sign comes from the letters U and S for United States, superimposed on each other. If you take the U and S and merge them, you can kind of see it. Especially if you drop the bottom curve of the U, you're left with an S and two vertical lines. While this is a neat idea, most historians agree it's probably not true. The dollar sign was already in use long before the United States was even a country, making the Spanish peso theory the most likely explanation. Another theory links it to the Pillars of Hercules from Greek mythology. These pillars, which supposedly stood at the entrance to the Strait of Gibraltar, were featured on the Spanish silver coins, along with a banner winding around them in an S shape. This image, symbolizing Spanish power and exploration, could have been simplified over time into the S with two lines. It's another cool connection back to that legendary Spanish coin. So there you have it. The dollar sign isn't an S for Sam or States. It's a relic of global trade, a shorthand born from laziness and efficiency in the bustling markets of the Spanish Empire. It's a piece of history hiding in plain sight, connecting our modern economy to swashbuckling pirates and powerful empires of the past. The next time you see a price tag, you'll know the incredible journey that little symbol has been on. Pretty cool, right? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little trip through history, don't forget to hit that like button, and subscribe for more surprising stories behind everyday things. See you in the next video.